Nope.
Not even yours?
There's a scarecrow. Did you put that out there by the lake?
No.
I can access its inventory and I can get a scarecrow.
Where?
Oh, it was a spooky pile.
A spooky pile?
Yep.
Like a pile of...
Spook.
Like a POS?
Pile of spook. What
Pile
is
of poop?
this? Oh, here's another spooky pile. I got pumpkins out of that one.
Whoa.
And here's another one. What the heck? Are you in this game yet? Come and
Hold
look
on,
at
I'm
the
not
spooky
ready.
pile. Here. Come here. Come with me.
Okay.
Come with me.
I had to share our
come with
stream
me.
so that nobody will look at it or come and watch. Well,
Come with me.
I'm very naked. Oh wow, this looks
Just
so...
right here.
My penis is out. Ah! This dude's scary!
Access its inventory. It's a spooky pile. I bet you'll get a scarecrow out of it.
Oh, they like grow in there.
Yeah.
Oh. Is that the only one? Is that the only thing? There's
Yeah.
more down here.
Yeah, I got pumpkins out of one and I got a
Uh-oh.
scarecrow out of one. I didn't want to get them all before you could see them.
I think I died.
What? Why?
Because I can't see the game anymore.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, we gotta get berries in this trough, too. I was just getting meat.
We haven't played this for like 3 weeks.
I know, so I'm like, we gotta at least do some base maintenance here.
Some mace maintenance.
Oh, I see you. You're face down in the water.
Am I dying?
You're sleeping.
I just fell over. Just like, oh, look at this stuff. Boink.
I don't even see anything else.
Can you see me now?
Oh, here's another one. Get out of the way, trees.
Oh, I thought I saw stuff over here. Where'd
There's
it
one
go?
over here by me. It is a scarecrow.
Oh, here's a spooky pile. Why do I have
Yeah, I got that one already.
a scope blueprint?
Because it's fun.
It's in my pocket.
I got go blueprint in my pocket.
Whoa. Look at that house from here.
It's tall.
You don't like it. I don't know what to do with it.
Oh, look, here's another spooky pile. This one's got
What?
pumpkins.
It's got what?
Where are you? Pumpkins.
I'm in the house.
Okay, well, I will get the pumpkins, don't worry.
I want to see.
Well, they're already in my pocket.
I'm coming.
What's happening up here on top of this ridge? There is a blue monkey. Hey,
Blue.
it's in my hand. Blue monkey.
Ooh, what is this? What this? I didn't see this. A pumpkin. Yay! So what do I do? Can I just...
You can carve it, probably.
Oh yeah. Here.
All right. Let me go get some berries now. We've got hungry friends.
Oh, I know where to put the
Where's...
pumpkin. Can I pick it up?
Oh, you want mine?
No.
Here,
No.
have some.
No, I got one.
Fine.
Come on, pumpkin. Work with me here. Crap, man. There we go. So, you need, like, the paint to carve it?
Jeez, man, I don't remember. I don't think we only ever did this the first year.
We did it in Cry Havoc. They didn't have all this stuff, though. And then we did it in, or I did it in Scorched Earth. That's, I think, the first time they had the pumpkins. Do we have a scope attachment blueprint? Yep. Blueprint, apprentice mammoth saddle.
Ooh! What are you? Spooky pile. Gravestone.
You want to watch The Purge? 3?
Oh, jeez.
We should oh, jeez. Gas in the generator. We should probably go over to the forge and feed those guys.
Yeah.
My watch is telling me that I'm lazy and I need to get up and walk around.
Yeah, mine just told me that too. How many steps do you need?
Like 218 or something.
Oh, mine was 181, so I am less lazy than you.
200.
200.
Just about 200 right there. Alright, we only have 140 gas left, so we should probably think about making some gas. We got a lot of mace maintenance to do. Alright, I need some clothes. I made a whole bunch of crap last time. Oh, paint gun. I forgot all the stuff I did.
There we go, herbies. You can eat. What, are none of you guys hungry? Come on now.
Alright, what am I missing? Water. Isn't that weird if you don't play this for a few weeks? You're just like, what do I need to do?
Right?
And food. A little bit of cooked meat jerky. Oh yeah. Okay. We have berries for these guys. Oh yeah. I filled the generator. Oil? Do we have like a crap ton of oil?
We should.
We have some.
We went oiling. Or I did.
There's 600. Whoa. Charcoal. What? What's he saying?
I don't know that that's words. Just.
I picked up the charcoal, now I can't move.
Yeah. I was watching Paw Patrol. I don't know if that helps you make sense out of any of this.
I thought he said daddy. Something.
He said daddy, yeah, but I don't know any of the other words he said. Oh, we need fire makings. I think my dude had wood on him. Come here.
And I don't have the music on or nothing. Wow, the smithy is full of narcotics. Holy crap, man. What do we do with all this stuff? Put the vaults down and
Yeah,
put stuff in them?
that was our goal. Put vaults down. Then we stopped playing.
We didn't get that far.
I think it's ready set. I think that's what he's saying. But it sounds like daddy set. So, looks like we need an oil run. We need to go feed some people up at the forge. So I'm getting out of here. I'll be right back.
Okay, see you, bye.
I'm not bringing any food with me. We'll see how smart of a venture that is.
The scarecrow's in the way. I can't get through there now. More narcotics. Alright, gas.
My eyeballs are dry.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I took Mucinex today.
Dries out your eyeballs?
Dries out all my liquid.
Hmm? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What's wrong with your kid?
Sorry, I'm trying to count to 6. I can't respond. You have to wait till I'm done counting.
Okay. Do you need help? I am a preschool teacher.
No. I had to go. I had to push the button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. All right.
Why is there nothing for me to kill in the area? I wasn't gonna kill stuff until I got all the way up here. And now I'm all the way up here and there's nothing to kill. I come back down a ways.
I may have just used all the spark powder.
Alright, I don't care. Oh, here's some T-Rexes. dose of them. All right.
Oh, jeez. Should make some more spark powder.
If you used it all, you gotta be a responsible server member and replace it.
There's some in the stone vault I just found. Stashing stuff in vaults where it doesn't belong, but it's kind of related because we don't have room. Okay, okay. Okay?
Hello, pets.
Vaults. Alright, you're doing that. I'm gonna see about placing these vaults.
Do it.
Well, then I don't need to have guns and all this crap on me. Oops, I put it in the fertilizer one. Okay, where do we put them?
I think that's why we stopped. Just put them. Does a Dodic pick berries?
No.
Really? Hey, look, a spooky pile.
Alright, vaults.
Ranky.
That looks pretty good right there. Okay. Is that straight? Does it look straight to you?
Yep, sure does.
Whoa.
What's wrong with your kid?
The kid's freaking out. Oh, that one's too far apart. There's a little gap.
Fine.
Okay. I placed 6.
Should just place them all.
Well, if I don't want to lose my straightness, I need to get over to the chest in K mode and then open it. Not gonna work. I can't open it. Yep, nope, not gonna work. have 6 more. Alright, let's see if I can line this up again. 1, 2.
Hey, look, a spooky pile.
Where?
I got 2 gravestones.
It's too scary. Did you find any corn?
No. I'll be on the lookout for corn, though.
So I have 2 more to place, and if I put them in a row, it's going to cover the trap door.
Trapdoor can always be moved.
We never use that trap door. Oh no, that one's way off. Oh no. But what? Pick up. No. Oh no. Oh come on. I opened the trap door. Pick up the freaking. Pick it up. Woo. Alright, I screwed up my K mode, so I'm gonna put a ceiling there where that is. Slop. Not a slop. A regular one. You don't have one? Oh. Oh, there it is. Okay, I thought we were out of wood. Uh-oh. Oh, I turned it. They're not perfect.
It's fine.
Do you have any more? Nope, I got them all. I've placed them all.
Good. Now organize them. Ha ha ha.
Oh my god, are you kidding?
Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have 16.
Oh. Sounds like
Okay.
a good start.
So this one has stone things. Like obsidian, stone,
And metal.
and that's all that's in it. No, metal has its own refined one. Oh, actually, I think that like the raw materials should be over here. Okay, let's do that. Okay, I need my dough dick. You're gonna help me move stuff.
There's a bird. They have way more weight.
How much does he have? 1,800. Shut the door.
You shut the door. How'd you know the door was open?
Because I opened it on accident. Alright, where's my bird? Oh yeah, there's all kinds of crap on the floor I dropped. I think I dropped. There it is. Alright, spark powder is going to be in here. I feel like this could be spark powder, charcoal, whatever, gunpowder.
Cementing paste.
Yeah. And then we can have separate wood, thatch, stone. And obsidian, because we don't normally have a lot of that. This one, rename. Stone. Obsidian. Obsidian. Obsidian.
Yeah, I don't know.
Obsidian. Hey Google, how do you spell obsidian?
Obsidian is spelled O-B-S-I-D-I-A-N.
O-B-S-I-D-I-A-N?
I-A-N.
Okay. Thanks. And this one is going to be flint. We're going to have to color these too, so we can just see what they are. Good thing I made a paint gun. Wood. Thatch. Actually, this one should be Thatch. I spelled it wrong. Is this obsidian? No, this one should be fiber hide. No, fiber and then hide. Fiber.
You'll need one for the more obscure things like pearls and whale.
Obsidian.
All right.
Flint. Oil.
Oil.
Huh?
How do you spell oil?
Coal. Oh, I thought you said coal.
Oil.
Oil goes here. Okay. Should start moving stuff. Oh, I got a candy corn.
Oh, how'd you do that?
Drop. Whoa. There's berries, citronal, long grass, fish meat, prime fish meat, potatoes, carrots. And there's a scarecrow, and it lights up at night. And there's meteors.
Mm-hmm. I'm flying under them. I'm going for the oil.
Okay, I feel like I could cook up the fish meat and stuff. Pooped a little right there. Gas in here. Can't reach the fire. Cooking up all the stuff I got from that drop. All right. Just inventory management going on, simulator.
I am getting the oil. Very exciting. Ooh, pearls.
Can't move. Going super slow.
That should help me get warm, huh? Harvesting pearls.
See if I can make it over to the stone vault. Go, go, go. Yeah, that helps. Found a doe dick to ride. Alright. Stone. Oil. Flint. Stone. That's what I need. Okay. Wood. Okay, now I can get my bird. Start moving stuff.
Oh, did you see the moon?
No?
Look at the moon.
Whoa! That means there's a dodo rex out here, right? Or a dodo wyvern?
Something.
Somewhere. Is this a candy corn drop? Let's go see. I doubt I'm gonna find anything good, but it's... We should have special stuff, right?
Maybe. Alright, I'm dying. I might die. If I die, don't be worried.
Oh, okay.
I'm just freezing to death is all. It's kind of stupid.
Don't worry about me, I'm just gonna die.
Don't be concerned. Briefcase. Bones and everything.
I think we got lamb chops. Yeah, cooked lamb chops. So I'm getting like all kinds of meats from those. Wow, that meteor shower is going right over me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even have the music going. My streaming music. Let's see.
Oh my god, I'm gonna barely make it. Nope, I died. I was
says-
so close.
Just says you were killed. Alright.
Well, this time I think I'm gonna put on my warm clothes.
Oh, is it that cold? It's 80, it's 60, 78. It's 83, 60, and 78 where I am.
And I didn't have very much food. I was also like in the winter biome, so I'm gonna borrow Nolan.
Hey,
Go
I'm
retrieve my
using
body.
that one.
You really? Do you want me to take Spencer?
You have any oil?
On my body.
Yeah, I used oil then. Yep. Okay. Okay. Should take a different one.
Here, take Spencer.
Whoa, it's a super purple drop. There's drops everywhere. Alright, I gotta move all the stones.
I'm hot.
Well, what the heck, man?
Froze to death, and now I put on my warm clothes and I'm sweating.
This is exactly why I didn't put these vaults down, because it's going to take me forever to move all this stuff.
Yes, but it'll make your life eat better.
Oops. Alright, that wood. Oh, he's full. Wow. Oops. I put too much on him. Wood.
Oh! There's an alpha bone carno.
Oh yeah. Kill him.
I'm gonna. Well, this RG sucks. Come on, Phoenix, come help me out here. I'm used to doing like 2,500 damage.
What's it doing?
500.
Oh.
Well, I found where all the oil was. It's on Spencer.
Oh. We never moved it.
Don't worry, well, plenty now. Thought I'd drop all the freaking prime.
Alright, all he has left now is stone. Okay. Which one's stone? It's not colored. That one. Well, but this is exciting. Open the vault, take the stuff, close, open the bird, transfer the stuff, close, open the vault, take the stuff, close. That's what I'm doing. I feel like I'm doing it fairly quickly. Oh, almost got it all. Nope, he's too full. Jeez, man. Move it, change it. Go, go. Alright, I should be able to move, I hope. A little bit. Now, open the bird, take the stuff, open the vault, put the stuff in.
I'm getting more oil. Is that
Good.
exciting?
Super exciting. Tell me a story about your life.
One,
Something.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 piles of oil. I just put it into my bird.
Tell me a funny story that happened to you.
You tell me a funny story that happened to you.
Oh, I told you all this stuff.
I told you all the stuff. Known you too long.
You're bad at telling stories that I haven't heard yet. Tell the people some story about you. It's funny.
Oh, I got a Carnobone costume.
Oh, that's funny.
This costume can be used to make your Carno look like the skeleton. Spoopy.
Poopy?
S-P-O-O-P-Y. Spoopy.
Oh, make him look spoopy. Alright, this is the last load of wood. Tell me a funny college story. I didn't get to go to real college, so I don't know. Is that funny?
Oh, I don't know about funny, but I have an anecdote.
So that if you get bitten by a snake, then you can
That's
use it?
an antidote.
Was that an anecdote?
So, I went to school up in Greeley in Colorado, and there's notoriously nothing to do there.
Nothing.
What does that sound? Oh, there's a freaking... Okay, good job, guys. You ate the wolf. Sorry, all of a sudden there was sounds. I mean, so much so, this is a college town, mind you, and at 11 o'clock at night, all of... Oh my god. Dire wolves. Let me on. At 11 o'clock at night, all the traffic lights start blinking.
Okay.
Like
It
4
was like that in Wyoming.
Yeah, see, college towns aren't supposed to be that lame. Uh,
Well, they have Wyotech and they had UW, University of Wyoming. UW.
UW.
Yeah, that's what I
Well,
called it.
all right. Well, I guess the other colleges around here are like ranked the top party schools in the nation, so maybe that's part of why I think it's silly. But anyway, so there's not a lot to do around there, I guess, is part of my story here. Just so you understand how little there is to do around there. Um, so it was my very, very first finals week. I call it dead week because that's when all of your projects, all your papers are due, plus you're doing your finals. So you typically don't really sleep while you're trying to finish all the stuff you procrastinated doing. And so they did have study break at the dining hall. Dining hall, you could get breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And during finals week, you could also go and get like a study break snack. So after that, it's November in northern Colorado. It was cold out, and we all decided to play sardines.
Sardines? What's that?
It's like hide and go seek backwards. So one person hides, and everybody else goes and finds them. And when you find the person, you hide with them. And the last person to find you is the loser, and is then the first person to go hide. So it's called sardines because you all wind up crammed together in a little space. Um,
Do you remember
so
how to change uh, um the regions? Which button do I have to push? Crap, man. All right, sorry. Keep going. I don't know how to play this game.
um, so that I guess that was most of the story. We wound up running around campus at like midnight, playing sardines, and it's freezing cold outside because we're dorks.
Hey, dork. Oh, Alt. Wait, I lost it. So, how do you play this game again? I was kind of listening, but I was doing stuff and I didn't comprehend.
It's oh shit! I just dropped all my bullets.
Press the combination as shown in the table below. Wait, what's the table? Oh, one right mouse button plus one. Right mouse button two. Okay. All right. Sorry. All right. Go ahead. I'm ready now.
It's hide and seek backwards. So, man, I accidentally dropped stuff I wasn't supposed to. I may have lost 100 bullets. Well, it's like a huge pile. I don't want to go through it. So one person, there's a whole group of you. One person goes and hides, and everybody else counts to like 100 or whatever, and then you go find them, the one person. But you kind of have to like split up to go find them, so it's fun. Because as soon as you find the person, then you hide with them.
So it's like hide and seek.
Backwards.
You go if you find them, you hide with them.
Yeah, and
So-
the last person to find you, everybody, is the loser, and they're then the first one to go hide. So anyway, yeah. So I mean, like typically in college campuses, there's like a huge like middle green space area with like all the buildings all around. So we're like running around through this green space area, and it's like freaking I don't know, it's like midnight 1 in the morning, and there's like a whole crew of like 15 of us playing this game, and it's freezing cold outside. and it was fun.
Oh.
And I believe I did pretty well on finals, even though I did that. I don't. Oh, I did wind up getting mono.
How do you do that?
I was gonna say I don't even know that I got sick, and then I'm like, wait, yes, I did. I got mono. So I don't know. I was back. So Christmas break is a month long in college. So like from the 15th of December to like the 15th of January, we're on break. And so I get home and I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel terrible. I'm pretty sure I have strep throat. My throat's like swollen. So my mom takes me to an urgent care because that's when I used to get strep throat like 3 times a winter just for fun. So my mom takes me to the urgent care because my tonsils are swollen. They got the pus on them, so I know I've got strep throat. So I go. The doctor's like, "Oh man, I don't even need to run a strep test on you. It's so obvious you have strep here. I'm just going to give you a prescription for antibiotics." Okay. Um, my parents are divorced, so I still, even though it's my freshman year of college, I still go out to my dad's house for a week with my little sister. And so it's Christmas Eve, and I'm out there. And that Christmas Eve morning, I wake up and I can't even swallow. My throat is so swollen. I open it up and I look in the mirror, and my tonsils are literally touching each other. They're so swollen.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just completely white, just covered in goo from being so swollen. Um, so they have to take me back to an urgent care on Christmas Eve. And like they were like shocked. They're like, "What do you mean they didn't even do like a strep test on you?" Like you said, it was so obvious that they didn't need to. And she's like, "Are you serious? Are you freaking kidding me? They didn't do. You're a freshman in college, and they didn't think to test you for mono."
Hmm.
So it was the first time I ever in my life had my blood drawn, and so they drew my blood, and I had mono. Um, and it was probably my favorite Christmas I was ever at my dad's because we always went to my stepmom's family's house, and they were really, really yuppity and snooty, and I didn't really like them. And so she called them and told them I had mono, and they're like, "Please don't come over." So
And you're like, cool.
yeah, so instead we went to Blockbuster because that's when you went to Blockbuster, and rented a whole bunch of movies, and we spent Christmas. Oh, why does my dino feel out of control? I'm just flying.
Because you got by a Uteranus.
Good lord. Come on, stab it. So, yeah, so we just spent Christmas. I don't even remember what we ate on Christmas Day for food, but we just spent the day watching movies and laying on the couch, and it was awesome. So, yeah.
So how do you get mono?
From saliva, it's called the kissing disease.
Okay.
So this is really bad because so I did have, my first boyfriend in college, and he decided to join the Marines. So he's away at boot camp when I get mono. I hadn't seen him in a month, and all of a sudden I have mono, and it's like called the kissing disease because it spreads through saliva. But more than likely, I got it from like a drinking fountain or something. Because none of my, I mean, and like that very last day when we were taking finals, we even like ordered a pizza and a 2 liter of soda, and like all of us were like just passing around the 2 liter bottle of soda, just drinking it straight out. So how none of them got it, but I did. I did. I couldn't even tell you, but I had it and it sucked. My tonsils hurt so bad. They had to put me on steroids to get the swelling to go down in my throat. And they gave me this weird gargly stuff. So it's super thick. It's like in this bottle, like cough medicine, like this huge one prescription. And so I pour it out into a tablespoon, and it's like the consistency of snot. Okay. It's super thick and it's clear, and bubbles get in it. So it looks like clear snot. And And so I have to gargle it for 30 seconds because it like numbs it all out, and then I had to swallow it. So that was fun.
Ew.
But
I never had anything like that. I had I always had every year my tonsils would swell up. Did that happen when I was here with you?
No.
Really?
Yeah, you told me about it, but it never happened when we were.
It used to happen every year, and it was so bad that I was choking on my own tonsils, and my uvula was hanging down in my throat. And like to swallow, like you can't not swallow.
Yeah, but it's painful.
And it
Like
makes
I
you
remember.
like, oh my god, every time. It was so bad.
Yeah, I remember the very worst thing was when you first wake up in the morning and the very first swallow you do felt like ripping. It hurt so bad. But anyway, but mono is a form of strep throat. So after I had mono, I stopped getting strep throat 3 times a year. So I mean that was a bonus. But I mean you typically have it for a really long time. Like it takes months for it to go away. I actually only had a really light case of it. It only took me 1 month to get over it, which was perfect because that's how long I had off of school.
Oh, perfect. So you had a great
So it's
time
like,
off school.
oh yeah, I had a blast. I was sick the entire time, and I mean, I still that very first week back, I still didn't feel very good. But the freaking doctor also told me, it's just like, well, for like I was still pretty skinny and stuff. I was only like, I don't know, like 140 pounds. And he told me that for my size, I should be taking 4 ibuprofen every 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing that, and then it got to the point where like my stomach hurt so bad from taking all that ibuprofen.
Yeah. Well, I would go like, I think the first time it happened was when I was in Colorado. We came here for like a family vacation one winter. Man, I don't remember why we were here, how old I was. I wasn't in high school. I don't know. Yeah, it might have been. Anyway, so it happened, and then we went back, and I had to stay in the hospital for a few days so they could fix it.
How do they fix it?
I don't know. Just like steroids, and I don't know. I don't know why I had to stay there and they didn't like take my tonsils out.
Right?
I don't even want them. I still want them taken out so I can sleep on my back. So my shoulders don't hurt every day. Yeah, so that used to happen all the time. Once I went, like, I didn't have health care at work. So I went.
I have had one of those jobs also.
I had to go to the emergency room because it was that bad. Hold on, I'm looking and thinking at stuff. Ooh, chitin. I don't have a chitin one.
Oil vault.
Let's see. This one's going to go here. Raw material. I wanted it raw materials over here and like refined stuff on the other side, but it's not really working out that way. So I went to the emergency room. They like gave me something. It was like, I seem to remember this kind of like inhaler thing. It's not like an inhaler. It doesn't have the same type of inhaler as an inhaler. Well, I'm trying to skip a song, but anytime I try to skip a song, it like stays on the same song forever after that. And then I went home, and it was so bad it never got any better. Like the next day, I was gonna die. Whoops! I'm pressing escape, and I'm not in the game. Okay. So I had to go back again, and they had to give me something. So I had 2 emergency room visits in like 2 days. Stupid, ridiculous.
Inexpensive?
Yeah.
How much money do you have to pay for that? Good gracious.
I don't know. I don't remember. I want to say like $5,000 a day or something per visit. It was something stupid. Alright, so I put all my dye back. So the chitin keratin one, I want black and then like a super white. I made all the dyes. Alright, let's see. I have super white in there, I think. Doesn't say what you have in there.
So then my boyfriend winds up getting kicked out of boot camp because he was sleepwalking violently.
Like hurting people?
Like throwing people out of their beds, like violently. So they're like, yeah, we can't have you in the military if you're doing that. So, I mean, boot camp is supposed to be stressful. So, I mean, they think it popped up because of how stressful it was. But then he wound up with this really grody thing. It's called trench mouth. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
I think I've
But
heard it. I don't know what it is.
I don't really know what it is either. But, so it's like we hadn't seen each other in a long time and we couldn't see each other because both of us were so sick with these really weird, grody things.
What's, hey, we got somebody watching.
Oh, hi.
What's up,
listening?
Cachorro Loco? It's very hard to see the small text. Sorry if I pronounce that incorrectly.
Well, I have 86 stacks of oil in this vault. I hope that is sufficient for you.
In the oil vault?
Yeah.
What else can I move over? Drugs. Okay, so I can get rid of the names on these ones that I emptied. We're just telling stories and we're moving stuff into our new vaults. Let's see. This one has more stuff. Okay. Oh man, I'm finally dehydrated. How long have we been playing? An hour.
I'm still not.
Well, it's hot. It's hot here where I
Well, I'm
live.
home. I'm at the home. Where'd you put kite and keratin on the side?
Black and white.
I see it.
Alright, I have more drugs. Spark powder. Where did I put the spark powder? In the silica pearls vault.
So yeah. Anyway, we're doing very boring maintenance stuff, so we just decided to tell stories while we're doing it. So yeah, I enjoyed college. I thought it was a good time.
Well, my college, I lived in a trailer down by the river. No, I did buy a trailer because it was better to buy that trailer and then sell it when I was done than it would be to get an apartment. And I think I made like $1,000 off of it actually, or something like that. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get used to looking at these colors, and they might not be right. It's really hard to tell because like the browns are weird and the white isn't very white. It's strange. And so I bought that trailer. Man.
Well, I mean, yeah, that would have been smarter. I wound up living in an apartment with Christina.
Well, then I had to pay. You had to pay lot rent, which was $300 a month. And I just bought it. I think. Oh, my grandpa had some money saved for me for college, so I used that. I think I bought it for. I think I sold it for $3,000, so I must have bought it for less, like $2,000, something like that. Let's see, Spark / gun.
Did you make a pearls one?
Yeah, it's closest to the behemoth gate. Charcoal?
Wood.
On this side. Oh. On this side.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
So then we went to school 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. And then I went to work after that. And what was my point? Oh yeah. So then every 3 months you have what's called down week. So everybody would go back to their home states. Everybody would leave, but I didn't because I didn't have any money. And there was a lot of rich kids there that just, their parents just like paid cash and they went, you know. Yeah, so I stayed home in the trailer. worked.
Yeah. So then I worked at a Chinese restaurant. That's when I worked there. So I worked like the dinner shift. So they were closed Mondays. I think I worked dinner shift like Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I worked a double shift on Saturday. So I worked open to close on Saturday.
Like,
And then I had Sunday off.
Like 16 hours?
No, because I don't think they were open that long. They were open from like 10 in the morning or 10:30 maybe, I don't remember. So like 10 o'clock at night. Well, yeah, so probably 12 hours. So yeah, I worked like a 12-hour day on Saturdays, and then I did all my homework on Sundays and slept. But that's how I could afford my apartment. But I mean, this was 100 years ago, so I think my rent was like $700 for our 2-bedroom apartment, and I had a roommate.
700? So... Jeez.
I don't know, but it was all utilities included. So I mean, that was nice. It was nothing extra on top of that. I don't know. I lived in the dorms the first 2 years. And then so then Christina, she was my roommate. Okay, so the very first dorm I lived in, it's like 2 rooms that were connected. It wasn't a full bathroom. It was just like sinks and a mirror, so they called it a vanity. But it was community bathrooms. So it was like a locker room, kind of. So there were like 4 showers and like 4 toilet stalls. And there was a boys' bathroom and a girls' bathroom, and that was it for the whole floor. So it's like you had to like figure out smart times to shower when everybody else wasn't showering. Because there was only, there was freaking, I don't even know, there was like 50 people on the floor and there were 4 showers. So I don't even know. It was a lot. So you had to like come up with a smart time to shower, and I had to learn how to poop in public and fun things like that. The first while it was difficult, and then it's like whatever. I gotta go. I'm gonna die if it doesn't come out. So the roommate I was supposed to have decided not to go to college like last minute. So I didn't have a roommate when I first got to college. So Christina, she was my suite mate because she was on the other side of the vanity. And she, you know her, she's a very, very outgoing person, and she also kind of feels bad for anybody who is left out. So she kind of took me under her wing and was like forced me to be social because I was like terrified to speak to people. And then I wound up with Rainey as my roommate, and she was the one that was later a stripper. And then the next year, Rainey and I, we lived in a different dorm. It was like the fancy dorm because it had a kitchenette in it. So there was 2 rooms with like a little living room and a little tiny kitchenette and a little bathroom. So that was awesome. There's only 4 of us that had to share a shower, not the whole floor. That was like the nice dorm. And so then I didn't have to be on food program because the food sucked. I mean, think about like eating at like your elementary school cafeteria. 3 meals a day, every day. It sucks.
I went to basketball camp at Illinois State University, and we went into the cafeteria to eat. Oh, will you put some oil in this preserving bin?
Sure.
Like
2 stacks, maybe?
Like 6 stacks?
Okay, fine.
There's some stuff, there's some meat that I cooked that I'm switching over. And I remember it being good. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it wasn't bad. I wouldn't necessarily call it good. Well, actually, that was my first job. Then my sophomore year when I was living in that nicer dorm as I worked at the dining hall. I made $5.45 an hour to work at the dining hall.
Jeez.
And yeah, then after that,
What
I
should
got
what should go in this one?
I don't know.
So I didn't mean.
Eh.
And also this
Eh.
one doesn't have something either.
So Rainey was my roommate the first semester there, and then she moved back to Arizona. And then Christina, because we asked Christina if she wanted to come live there with us, and she's like, "No, I think I'm okay." But then the roommates she had were being psycho girls, so she came in and she was my roommate. And then the next year, I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna get an apartment." And she's like, "I'm like, do you want to come be my roommate in my apartment?" And she's like, "No, I think I'm okay." And even because her and Nate were dating at that point, and Nate and his friend went and got an apartment, and I went and got an apartment, and she stayed in the dorms. So then she wound up being sad. So I just had like a studio apartment, and after like 2 months, she's like, "Can I come live with you?" I was like, "Yeah." So then I just switched to a 2-bedroom apartment, and she was my roommate. And then her and I lived together the rest of that year, and the whole following year. And then after we graduated, we wanted to move back to Denver. So then we were roommates another year and a half. But then they got married, and then I was pregnant with Glenn. So I'm like, well, I don't know that these newlywed people want to hang out with me while I'm pregnant. So, yeah. Alden was supposed to be my roommate, and well, after they got married, but then I was like, oh, I'm pregnant. I don't need to go be roommates with my best buddy, who happens to be a guy who is not the father of my child. But then that was good because that's when he joined the Navy. So he would have kind of, that gave him the opportunity to leave.
I have to pee so bad that I can't like think.
Oh, it could be done.
I think I got everything moved. I'm running around looking in storages and stuff, and I don't really
I'm just
see
running
anything
around.
else that we need to move.
I just gathered 6 pumpkins. So that's what I just did.
All right. Well, then I think we're done for now. We got 1, 2, 3. We have 3 vaults. Oh, I need to color this one. This one needs to be orange, gray, and black. Let's see. Orange, gray, black. Let's try this. See if I can figure this out. So,
Well, I found a beaver dam I could go get. Come here, T-Rex. That's like your job, T-Rex. Is to go help me get beaver dams. No, you're in the way.
Which region is the outside? Is it 4? Is that gray? Okay. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. What do you want to do? Watch The Purge?
We could watch the end of the race, man.
Oh, I forgot. There. Orange, gray, and black. You can't really tell, but it's not all orange. It's 2. What's 3?
Are you too fat?
There we go. So 3. I need to change 3 back. No? 4? Okay, so now I need to change 3 back to orange. It's hard. It's easier to do it in your inventory with the paintbrush. This is for like painting the whole side of your house. So you can do it super. There we go. That's cool. I like it. Alright. Well, I think that's going to be it for today. We got some stuff to do before the day's over. So if anyone's still here... Oh, is this just a private server or is it actual PvP? This is my private server that I've had for like 3 years. And I pay for it. I have it through Logic servers. And if you go in the description, I think I still have it there. There's a code to get, what is it, like 20% off your first month or something like that. And that's what I used. It's like, it's code SLIP or something. It's from Slipgators. I got it from Slipgator. Anyway, you could do that if you want to get one. Anyway, that's what I do. I've had it for 3 years. They do great. They take care of stuff really fast. They help out all the time to make sure everything is up and running. And you can make it how you want it. All the rates and everything all set. Everything's set the way you want it. It's amazing.
Yeah, it makes it more fun.
Yeah,
and you
it's
don't
not...
have to...
I mean, if you're playing on an official server, which is where I started, it takes like so long. You get one stone at a time to build your house out of stone. It's ridiculous. So I think we're at like 10 times or something. And I like it. And we try to stream every weekend, but we don't always get to it. It's been like this 3 weeks since we played it now. So anyway, that's it for me. I got to get out of here. If you're still around and you enjoyed it, hit the like button for us, and you can subscribe if you want to be here next week. It's usually on a Sunday afternoon.
Sometimes Saturday afternoon.
And we're mountain time, so right now it's 4 o'clock. So Saturday or Sunday around noon, 1 o'clock-ish. All right, I'm out of here. See you next time.
Where is the cementing paste?
Oh, I didn't move any of it. I forgot about that. I didn't see any.
Okay, well, I'm putting some in this one. This, I have decided, is going to be